I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis, he may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic, but in turn, those burdened with without the willpower to face your fear. The magla with the world embroiled in chaos.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then he said he became a monster because he's elder. But that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, what do you wish to know?
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts, they're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius, a family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, the details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, then...
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think...
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
But if he would turn people into humans...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, if Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him! The malformed assassin who struck at the prince! He's bound for the woods!
After him!
Hello?
No.
Ready?
Stop! You... Zorba.
So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must...
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming?
If that is what Lord Luis...
It's almost impressive how blind...
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of...
What do you intend to do? The crown is too... Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the world...
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, and so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away. But it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes. All right, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
This is it! Perhaps this ninja!
Looks like we can't brute force
Some
this.
darker arts!
Burn to earth!
I stand ready. Behold, we stand together. You can do this. Pierce through them. Worthy foe after all.
Exposed a new weakness. More apples? Quick, knock them off again. Shield! We've got to do something about those apples. Let me handle those apples. All right, leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there!
Lend me your strength. Go! Scour!
Not bad, eh?
I'll strive for greater heights.
Marvelous. I feel stronger already.
The bastard got away!
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe But don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world...
In his own words, huh?
Right.
Come what may, my life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
We fight him together.
Yes. By our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
That's about what it comes down to, yes.
Yeah. It's not good.
You... Your mother, she loved your father, and you, with all her heart. But listen well. Once you leave... After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to open... The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Thank you. And for everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the gauntlet runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real. Oh, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me forever.
Well, when you put it like that, you're gonna make me blush. But thanks.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. She who still keeps the virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to...
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way. When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head. By the way, the Chieftess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. The part we're reading today is the last chapter. The last chapter. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. Yet, as long as a utopia is not the creation of a single mind. The last part sounds a little... However, even a utopia may... What is a true utopia? So even the author of this book struggled with these... Lady Cruiday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first... Little by little. With that in mind, I can on it, but...
Right.
You've got the power to change the world, and that's what I'm going to help you with.
saw what happened. So, as far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being an archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of... I once said that to be Elder was your inescapable fate. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. So then, what do you think is the
foremost fate? Not really sure, but... for me...
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence did not... Do you understand? You stand on the threshold, not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. That is what it truly means to be a hero.
Indeed. 'Tis his hands that bear our fate.
I remember. Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened it?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, all our preparation...
All this royalty?
'Tis proof that blood...
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
We can't give up. Of course. No.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're... Let's move!
You see?
Yeah. After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new power. Their arch-enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. They head...
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found.
Speaking of which, I don't... The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. Why is this happening?
The public mind is the same as it's always.
It's always easier to follow.
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first to...
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive. Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla.
Whatever the case,
This means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and...
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty the
Rest assured.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember...
What are you trying to say? You think Count Louis...
Oh, no, of course.
I'll call that bet. All in on...
The Sanctus big. I mean, he's not really the prince, is...
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman! You've seen Count Luis lie to us!
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and...
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No se-
Oi! What's all this for? Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the...
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spot. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an...
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any...
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find... Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who... The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of society. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over.
Thou impertinent faith-breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you roar?
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Why, someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter. Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. Huh. So it's true. In other words...
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Thou wert elder.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, and yet, what happened to our village? cannot stop me any longer.
Snatching, but their return.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! Ah, that's why the sky's grown so...
A more aggressive welcome than I expected.
It's useless. Words are cheap.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince Luis, distorted his form through strange and terrible magics. But the curse is now dispelled.
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the skies...
Cause he's an imposter!
Oi! And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis. The only thing traitors is...
Lady Juno, I can't believe this! I don't intend on dying with anyone! Besides, I'm still me!
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wreck? Mustari girl!
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them.
We'll have your heads on pike soon! If they're just monsters...
This is bad. They really are out for our blood.
Oi! Over here! Don't bother with them! No talking this one out. You need to run! Now! We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the... Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they...
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No, so even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone, and oh yeah, he can creep...
Oh, that's all true then. This all said, in my humble opinion, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only... Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety.
Kind of ironic, but we have to do something about it.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
All right. Luis, rightfully ought
Luis is the only one left. Smash it all to bits!
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luis's following has only grown.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right? Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just...
Then what will you do? If this goes on...
But you're still you, yes? You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no...
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever.
Hard luck for the honest knight. Not much. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now. But I don't think... I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in it's as if they've been collectively drained of this.
You're implying it's Luis's doing?
Don't know, but...
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
There's gotta be something up there.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop, and we'll fight in the ways we can too.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might... Maria's been terribly patient.
Right.
I'll always...
Indeed.
We're count...
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
What to pick?
Your Highness.
Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
To all the people who dwell in this land,
This voice?
soon naught but on the dawn of the day of the hero, I bid thee for...
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls.
Or perhaps it is...
However disturbing the world looks now...
Sky looks proper.
Well, he wanted a fair world.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now.
True enough. That's what got our tip. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for?
Maybe... hope.
A little broad. I don't really know what everyone's talking about. Because...
A fair point. It is a hard thing to word, so... forgive my fumbling. But
if you keep on believing it...
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now.
Best of luck, Your Highness.
Right.
Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. And that won't be the end of things either. Personally, I think...
We've got a few days left. So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace. That's...
Let's put an end to this.
So?
Smash it all to bits!
You? However. Aye, yes. The truth is...
Gastro's been acting as a proxy since the giant sandworms made the governorship one big. Everyone's gathered here today to learn what's what, and probably to sentence me to exile.
What will you do?
Who knows, laddie? I asked you all to gather here, but while Barden was recuperating, I was glad. I would like Barden to resume his duties as governor. What's this? This town's autonomy was initiated by your sheer pluck. At the time, I cooperated only. I had a revelation in those moments. I saw that I cannot even when you returned here exhausted and in tatters. I regretted Sir Gastro. But if I go back to governing, it's...
Have some faith in yourself, Barden.
All right. I'm just not sure where to start. My excessive measures frightened you all. I was anxious about whether or not I could keep you safe. So I turned to no more. We'll keep some of our armed forces, but what I really need for security is to have faith. That's why I am not fit to govern.
It's not over yet.
That's right. It's never over. We can still improve this town. Barden, listen! I followed your example and built a defensive barrier myself.
I did too. And I had an idea. We could turn uninhabited houses into shelters.
Things didn't go well before, that's true. But you're not the only one at fault, Barden.
Oh, you see? After 2 disasters, everyone has a... Well, I'll be the governor of Martira again. This time, I won't do anything to... And for our first step, I have the perfect suggestion. The reason I stand here now, he is the hero who saved this town. The one most worthy of the crown.
Yes!
Barden! Come to think of it, I never told you the truth. It was this little poor wee un who started it. He didn't mean to, but he touched an igniter some fool had left behind. I only know this because just the other day he came to me. If I'd known from the start, I would have just thought it a lone accident. Instead, I acted like invaders had infiltrated us.
But in truth,
I'm the kind of man... Let's focus on the future now. Mind if I ask you just one more time? If you think I'm fit to govern?
There's no one more qualified for the job than you, Barden.
And you truly believe that? Then I must devote myself to the work even more, so as not to disappoint the future king. Thank you greatly for everything you've... Even when I made mistakes.
The Honorable Guardsman, Barden, you're tempered by the grace...
You're the one who brought light to this town, to this country. I'm blessed with the greatest of friends.
Intriguing. Thank you. Honestly, I was thinking about closing up shop for good, but... I see we have one last item of business for today. You didn't notice? 2 children have been following you. They have igniters. I imagine they're here for me.
Brigitte!
You two. I saw you at the village.
So you remember us? What a shame, right?
Everyone we know.
I see. So, you're here for revenge.
You've got it wrong. The church was the one that did this to you.
What are you talking about? The Sanctus told me all of... That's why they gave me this...
I see. You. My apologies. But...
Understood.
This is your first time killing someone, I take it. I hate to break it to you, but you realize you just gave yourself away. Now I might dodge. That's a chance at survival I didn't have before. And what's the exit plan after you've done the deed? Or did the Sanctus forget to mention these details? The church thought they'd use you to kill me. That? Or they were hoping...
No!
If you don't have it in you...
You're not falling up...
It's a painful thing, to live your whole life running away, carrying your... You'll watch me die again whenever you close your eyes. That's what lies down this road. It's a dark path to walk, alone, with the weight of your despair. But you still have...
There's nowhere left for us to go.
I've prepared living spaces at my research facility.
What? What are you talking about?
I know how easy it is to lose all your peace, but just once. Just one. It's a hard thing to...
But if I lived in your...
If I wanted to kill you, I'd have done it already. I'm not saying you have to trust me right away. Believe me. I have a hard enough time trusting people myself. But isn't this what you two really want? Thank you. That took incredible bravery, you two. A more peaceful and gentle The two of them fell asleep as soon as they found their room. Must have been the first sleep they'd... Can't imagine how We have to protect them. I'll keep selling igniters for now. But I'll only stock models with limiters. And I'll offer a bargain for the people to trade in non-limit. Against the church's campaign, it'll barely make a difference. But it'll buy some time until you take the throne, right?
That's smart. But I expected no less.
Well, once your heart's set on something, your brain tends to follow suit. It's a small gesture, at best. A pretense at change. But it's enough. As long as it can give those children a little hope. I trust you to brighten our world. Give it the surge of hope it needs. Take the throne and lead us forward.